Hey y'all, this is Saturday, and my son called fairly early this morning and said that his fiance wanted to go to my favorite thrift store and see if she could find some vintage material. Because if you remember, she makes dresses for photography studios and for just individual people, the real fancy outfits, and they sell for a lot of money. And she does a lot of true vintage work, and she has signed for famous athletes and stuff like that. It just makes me proud that when you get out there and strive, you can just do whatever you want. And I was sitting here trying to think the name of it in case you wanted to just look at what she had. I can't remember, but sometime when I can remember, I will tell you what it is. So what I'm going to do today is show you what I got at Christian Ministries, and then just a couple other little knick-knacky things that I thought you might have interest in. So the first thing, they had 2 packs of these, and I got both packs, and they were, I can't even see, $2.50 a pack for 14 packs or diaper things. And so that's that. But I'm not allowed to say who they're for, but I'll promise you it's not for Kaylin. She really needed you to know they're not for her. So that was that. Then I got, this was a really good find. There are 10 coat hangers in this, and the whole thing was 50 cents. And I got 40 coat hangers, which means 4 packs of these. So for $2, I got 40 coat hangers, and we really were needing those. Then, I think what I'm getting ready to show you might be the find of the day. I'm real tickled to find it. This brand, and I didn't even realize it in the store, is Pendleton. And this is, I'm not saying this is vintage because I really don't believe it is, but Pendleton has been around forever. They're really, make their clothes real well made and all. But this is a pair of pants. It's like a real lightweight cotton material. It's a little thicker than linen, but it's just a pair of pants. And then to go with those, I'm going to try to get this folded up neatly so that when I go to wear it, it will be neat. Okay. So there's the bottoms, and then here is the top that goes with it. And I think that will be so cute. And probably I'm going to have to wear, I have a little tank top that's white, but it'll be okay. And I'll probably have to wear that underneath it because the armholes are a little bit big in it. I laid my glasses down. And, oh, this is size 12. Well, I can wear it, but it's going to swallow me whole. It's okay, I love it. And if I see that I can't wear it, I'm sure that I'll find somebody that would want it. So that's that. I got a metal bowl. For some reason, there's a lot of things. Oh, I have got you crooked now. There are some things missing from our house. Some cookware, some of it. It's not like it's anything of value. It's just gone. And so I saw this metal bowl, and I think these are perfect when you have to mix up something. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a banana pudding after a while. But first we're going to have to wash this out and run it through the dishwasher. But I was tickled to get that, and it's $2. I got my little granddaughter Kanan this pair of pants. And so she can wear those when she wants. I meant to already have this on, and then I forgot. But when it comes seasons, I like to wear these things in my ears wanting to flop over, but it's an elf. And I think I'll wear him the rest of this video just because he's cute. I got this platter. It's just plastic. It was $1, but it will be good. Like, there's a lot of things we can use it for here in the family, and one is Randy and myself both spill sometimes, and if we use that as a trade kind of thing, that would help. So I was glad to get that for $1. And the next thing is, I never ever dreamed I would find another one of these. I gave my, well, no, I didn't. I sort of say I gave my other one to my son, but I gave him one, but it wasn't one like this. But, you know, honestly, I don't know what happened to it, but it's a ceramic turkey platter. But what makes this so special is this is identical to my mom's platter. And I got my mom's platter back many, many years ago. And I just never thought I'd see another one. I thought it's a old design that I would just not ever see again. But I found it, and I'm really blessed to have found, to have been able to find it. It's got a little bit of crackling on it, but who cares? And I think I said it doesn't have a price on it. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. I think I got it all. It wasn't a huge haul. But I was going to show you just a couple more things that are insignificant, but you might learn a little something or whatever. Okay, one thing is my very, very favorite candy this week, because last week it was Milky Ways and Three Musketeers. Now this week, my very favorite candy are these big, melty peppermint balls. You know, when you put them in your mouth, it doesn't take but just a little bit of time, and it'll just like begin melting like a volcano melting in your mouth. And I had been eating the Bob's, which is this round one. And while they melted fairly decency, you just didn't get that satisfaction of the whole thing just melting so fast and being so good. And when I was in the hospital, I had some of these with me, and one of the nurses said, if you get Redbird, which they look basically the same, but this one is flat and that one's more round, that it will, almost as soon as it touches your tongue, it will just begin melting. And she was right. These are definitely, the Redbird are definitely the best. What I noticed was the way they look in their little packaging. If you've ever made mints, like for shower, baby shower, wedding shower, anything like that, you know, they look kind of flat like that. And you can see where they've been cut. And so I thought maybe that these are made out of that recipe, but they just put some peppermint flavoring in it. And I'm going to try making some, doing that to see if it's the same. But a package holding, I want to say 200 of these, the Redbird, was right under $9 at Food Line. And then these, I got the extra big container, and I'm looking at it right now, but I can't see, but I think it's 300 in the container, and it was about 14. But anyway, that is the story of the peppermint. Not only is it my favorite candy, it's Santa Claus's favorite candy. You can tell by the red and white stripes that Santa enjoys this. So at Christmas Eve, when you put out his milk and cookies, give him a few mints so he'll have fresh breath to finish out his trip around the world, delivering goodies and presents to all the good boys and girls. So there's that. Another thing I got, I am a big Temu shopper, and I have found I've ordered a lot, but found very little that I was not happy with. Everything is so well priced, it's just unreal. And if you happen to come across something that you feel is a little high, just don't buy it. But I don't think I've even come across that problem. But I got this from Temu. I carried it for a while, but now I'm letting her take a rest, and I'm gonna carry something different, and then I'm gonna get her back out. But it's a little pocketbook, and this doesn't look very big, but it's actually quite surprising how much you can put in it. And then it's your combination lock and your handle, which when you open your combination, this will, well, you have to give it a little tug, but it'll come up, and then you open this and do what you need to do, and then close your lid back and stick this back in the hole right here, and then you slide your numbers here over so that it will be locked. And it was about 15, I think. But if you live somewhere where you don't trust everybody, or if you just want to feel reassured that your stuff is safe, if you travel, any number of things. This is something really good to have, and you can just carry it so easily. And also Temu, and $15, I believe. Let's see what else I want to bore you with. I think that might be all. I don't see anything else. Okay, I've looked and I can't find nothing else. So, but I know I did have something I wanted to tell you. And as long as I try to think of what it is, I'll not think of it. But I'll save it till next time when I remember. But I just want to tell you, I've been thinking some about God and Jesus and me and you and my family and church family, my preacher, everybody. And that, you know, you just got to pray for everybody, whether you like them or not. You got to pray for them. That's what God wants you to do. And at the end of it all, you have got to know that you did your best to make God proud. And when you need something from God, I could say he's not a mind reader, but he kind of is a mind reader. But he knows what you need, what you don't need, what your heart desires, what you desire for other people. He knows it all. We might think we're slick and can hide things from God, but we can't. And when I cry, when I talk about God, it's always happy tears, because I've been blessed enough to feel a very strong feeling that I'm going to wind up in heaven one day. And it's going to be so beautiful. I'm going to get to see my mom and dad, my little grandchildren that passed away, and just people I knew throughout life that touched me in one way or another. And I hope that it's where I can just go give them a big hug. But I don't know exactly how God's going to work that about heaven. All I know is it's going to be streets of gold and beautiful, and we'll never, ever have another problem. And so, way back there at the beginning of me trying to say this, I just wanted to say, God knows what you want, but you can't take it for granted that all you have to do is think, oh, I want a new car, or I want a chicken sandwich, or whatever, and God's just going to put it in your driveway or on your kitchen table. You have to tell him that that's what you'd like to have, and then you need to pray about it and do positive things for it and all that. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's like it's just not coming out right today. But anyway, that's that. And I hope that the rest of your weekend is really wonderful. And I hope you get to go to church tomorrow. And whatever church you go to, I hope that it meets your needs and you enjoy it there. I hope that there is a place in that church that is meant for you to help out in and get a blessing from. You know, I know there's a lot of you that do things and you get big blessings, but for those that don't take the time to get out and help people and all that, you wouldn't believe how good you feel when you do things that bless somebody. Especially, I think, when you bless somebody you don't know. And, for example, it's been well over a year ago, I was at the bins and I was in line. I only had a few little things. And I was getting ready to pay for them, and the lady behind me came up and she looked like she had seen better days and like she didn't have a lot. And so I was looking in my purse to get my money out, and the cashier said, "Do you just have that one thing?" And she said, "Yeah," and that one thing was a book. And so when the lady said, "Yeah," well, without even looking at the lady or the cashier, I just went like this, reached over, picked up the book out of her hand, handed it to the cashier and said, "Add this to mine." And when I did that, the lady, not the cashier, but the other lady, said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Oh, yes. You know, this is going to be my blessing." And she was so tickled. She started crying. I guess if you don't cry, you can't be in the club. But she started crying and thanking me and all that. And I thought, what an amazing feeling. And if you can, I know there are people who can't for whatever reason, and that's okay. But sometime in your life, if you get a chance, just bless somebody. Let them know they're loved. I have said it over and over and over in my videos. You know, people sometimes just don't have anybody, and we don't know that. But you just do the best you can do, and you know, if you happen to come across somebody that doesn't have anybody and you do something special for them, that's a blessing that's enlarged over and over, because you met a need that you didn't even know the person had, and the person might not know they had. Some people toughen up and get a thick skin because they're like, "Well, I don't have anybody. I don't see that I'm getting anybody. Nobody cares about me. I'm just going to have to do the best I can do and live the best I can live and make it the best way I can make it." And then you have some granny come along and pay for your book and let you know that she cares. So, I have met my quota of crying today and probably tomorrow too. So, people who happen upon this video that didn't see the first part will see me crying with elf ears on and think, "What?" But it's okay. And I'll say this and then I'm going to go. I've had so many of y'all say you're praying for me. And I truly believe it, because I'm walking better, I'm breathing better, I'm feeling better. There's still a little tweaking that has to be done here or there, but I'm doing so much better. And I know every day's going to be better than the day before. And so I thank you for that. And I'm going to go because I'm sitting here thinking about all this. Oh, let me tell that, let me tell that. But I'm going to save that for another day. And you take care and tell the people that you love them. Tell the people that you don't even know that you love them. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. And you have a fantastic evening. And I will see you then. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness. It is not wanting to cut off.